Power moves, power moves, power moves. Bob Arum at Top Rank, CEO, and Frank Warren, they have offered Deontay Wilder 3 million pounds to face a tune-up fight, basically, a warm-up fight, and then fight a rematch in the fall. Now, 3 million pounds, that's almost $4 million. Okay. I think it's a good idea. You know, I think it's a kind of move that you could actually market, because you got to ask yourself, if Deontay Wilder, if he really wants that fight, he would take that money. And let's be real, that's more money than he's seen. That's one of his biggest fight purses. We don't know how much he made in pay-per-view. You know what I mean? Those numbers, we don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to doubt what he made, but he didn't make a hell of a lot. The only thing we can go on is the guarantee. All right? The guaranteed he made $4 million. Well, this is about the same. You know, and get this. This is supposed to be on ESPN Plus. ESPN Plus is a streaming app. I keep telling you guys, it's not about pay-per-view anymore, especially when you're dealing with fighters that are fighting lower opposition. Not everything's going to be thrown on pay-per-view. Not everyone's a pay-per-view star, especially someone marketed to be a free TV star. You know what I'm saying? Don't make sense. It's an oxymoron. But, you know, will Deontay Wilder accept that offer? You know what I'm saying? Because in Deontay's wild, I can understand if he doesn't. Because if I can imagine how Deontay's thinking, Deontay just got off a pay-per-view. He's just riding that pay-per-view high. So that incentive that he got, whatever it is, that's more than he ever made in his life. Okay, let's just be real. He made $2.5 million to fight Ortiz. He made a $4 million guarantee to fight Tyson Fury. Okay, plus whatever the upside is to whatever those numbers were. We don't know what those numbers really were, but whatever they were, that was the bonus for both guys, and it had to be split. Okay, well, you know, will he take that? You know, will he take that money? But coming from pay-per-view, he's thinking that if he has in a mindset that, no, I want it on pay-per-view or whatever, and I don't want to go that route, and I want to fight Dillian White, hey, that's a good time. That's a good thing too, because even if you fight Dillian White and beat Dillian White, you know, the option can still be on the table to fight Fury in the fall. Now get this, if he turns it down, now listen to this, guys. If Deontay Wilder turns down the offer from Bob Arum and Frank Warren to fight whatever fighter for that $4 million, 3 million pounds, that is a possibility that they could close or start to hinder negotiations between the two. Thus far, their negotiations seemingly or supposedly were good. Deontay Wilder, if he lets his emotions get involved like he did with the Joshua negotiations, if he hears the deal, just say no. Don't say no and then go all off and say, you know what, I'm a slave wages. I can't believe they offered me that, because he did that shit with Joshua, right? You know what I'm saying? So if he does that, that could put a monkey in the wrench from negotiations, especially when they're trying to get a fight made to build up a fight. And that goes in line with what Bob Arum was saying when he signed Tyson Fury a few days ago. You don't have to have the fight next, but the fight can happen. You know what I mean? We just don't know. It's just a matter of when it can happen. You know, so, but it's really up to Deontay. You know, he could fight, you know, he could fight whoever this fighter is. Or fight is mandatory. You know, but will he take it? That's the question. You know, but Bob Arum, you know, is forcing Deontay Wilder, if he takes that route, to fight on a streaming app. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I mean, it's crazy to me how they have Deontay Wilder fighting on ESPN Plus. I think the shit would be hilarious, really, really. But you know, But again, if he wants that fight, if he, wants to settle the score with Tyson Fury, and they're offering him, hey, you fight Fury, and because Fury has a tune-up fight, in between, then they meet in September. And it's not impossible if Deontay Wilder takes it, because Deontay Wilder would rather deal with Frank Warren and Bob Arum than Eddie Hearn. You know what I mean? So he doesn't want to see Joshua. Deontay, I don't feel he wants to see Joshua. Because he talks in past tense when he talks about Joshua. So, that's in the past for him. So I could see him doing that. You know what I mean? But anyway, he does have options. An option has been presented to him. You guys tell me what you think about Bob Arum's offer. Of course, please subscribe. You guys been Counterpunched. Peace.